Hello, 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 hello,
Hey,
hello, hello. Oh God. Okay, why is it echoing? Sounds like robotic. I don't. Hello, hello, hello. This is CBSports.com. Hello, CBSports.com.
can y'all hear yourselves?
Guys, give us a second. We're trying to fix freaking
Hey.
audio.
Whoa, there you go.
Is it better?
Yeah,
Better? Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. CBSports.com.
that's it, baby. That's it. I got to turn y'all down on my end now.
All right, I can turn my. What the hell happened?
Yeah,
Got to
C&BSports.com.
you if you're here. Sorry.
Technical difficulties. Disregard this first 3 minutes.
It's only 19, 20. It's 20 seconds.
So, do you want me to turn myself down here?
No, I can.
No, I'll go back up where you had it.
Right there's good.
All right.
I
So
can.
we're good?
I can adjust mine on my. I mean, I can adjust it on my end so it's not so loud.
Hello, hello, CBSports.com.
Don't yell.
Wow, he sounds so.
I don't know. We need to get one of them freaking $200 mics he's got.
Sounds so country.
Huh?
Sounds so country. Is that what you was gonna say?
No,
Right.
he said you sound so clear.
Oh,
I don't know. Hopefully we ain't having no audio problems. I don't know.
sound
Always
like butter.
waiting on Preston.
Hey.
Hit us up if you're in the chat.
Send the links
Anybody
out
join,
now.
send the links out. Go ahead and
CNBSports.com. Yeah, you like that? CNBSports.com.
okay, essentially, man. I didn't mean to do that.
Look,
Comment if you're in the chat. Y'all say what's up. Shout out to Locke. Look, I sent him the link. Already tuned in. Got it notified. Hey, if you see that CNBSports.com, hit that bell.
Let's see. Me
Can
Sports.
y'all still hear me clear?
No telling what you have. Yeah, we hear you.
Turn him up. Or
Yeah, we'll turn you up. Remote went. Excuse me.
I'm having to turn my main down because Bryson, when he talks, it blows my eardrums out.
CNBSports.
I told you I'd turn myself down. I turned it all the way up.
Yeah, you probably need to turn it down a little bit.
Okay, I can turn it down.
They pulled the tooth out of my head
Here
Monday.
we go. Coach Hayes in the house. Jason Locke. Spurs up. Big win for the boys, for the Cox. Cox to the moon.
All right, let's go ahead and get him up in here. Let me turn myself down here.
Nice hat, Preston. Nice hat.
Thank you.
All right, turn me down here.
You like? Oh, let me show you my look. This hat right here.
Y'all sound fine. Thank you, Locke.
Thank you.
You wear this hat, you're the team captain.
That's the captain. Hey, look, the captain, baby.
Captain.
Captain should be coming on tonight.
Y'all say what's up. We're going to start here in just a second. Had some audio issues for a second, so of course, nothing new.
Shout out to the rain. First time it's raining in a month. Over a month, actually. Shout out to the rain. Also, I want to give a big shout out to CVSports.com / TikTok.
I'm about to say, I didn't know we had a C&BSports.com.
Man, Bryson's going to be saying, where's the damn remote?
I think I just came up with a new slogan.
I don't know, but we've turned him down like all the way.
You got to get a damn domain to do it.
I got my own domain.
Hey, Josh likes CVSports.com. He likes to ring.
You're gonna be taking somebody. You can be taking somebody some random website,
right? C&BSports.com. Well, really, it's probably .net or org.
No, we're .com.
Preston, say something.
Can't hear you.
Say something, damn it. Just because Clemson lost, don't be mad. Say something. All right, say something.
He's being an asshole.
I just need to know your audio working. I can't hear you. I know you're being a dumbass. Say something. All right.
You can hear me.
Yes, I just
No.
want to make sure because I'm fixing my thing. Y'all say what's up in the chat.
Hey, you know where you can hear Preston at C&BSports.com.
I'm about to make you do this outside.
Josh loves it, man. Josh loves it.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Josh, I like how you thought I was drunk in that video.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I got called a D bag. Somebody called me a D bag on TikTok.
Oh, a Florida fan?
No.
Oh.
We got
here we
hey,
go. First comment
Preston,
of the night.
We got one comment. He said no White Claws tonight for you.
And we are here.
We are live. There he is.
There he is.
What about the fair? Did you go to the fair?
No, I didn't go.
I went to the fair. Let me tell you about it. Corn dog, small
Where'd
drink,
you go?
onion rings, $21.
Good God.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, we're about to start here. Y'all say what's up in the chat. Live on YouTube.
Josh,
Everybody
tell
good?
them where they can find us at.
Can you shut up?
On Spotify and YouTube.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Getting ready to record for YouTube and Spotify. So y'all say what's up on YouTube if I can find the damn thing. He's done got me rattled over here.
Oh, you didn't know?
Ochocinco, was he a quarterback?
Your ass better call somebody.
Texas would never be back. I'm putting that shit on my grave. Horns down on my grave, son.
Dabo is going to wheel his boys to a big victory this coming Monday.
Big victory. It's damn Georgia Tech.
That game ain't a top 50 game, man. South Carolina go in there. They're gonna get dispersed.
Shout out to the boys again, going another 4-0 on the parlay, hitting again 8-0. We are 8-0 on the season. If you listen to the podcast, you want to win some money, tune in.
No dogs. No tigers.
Roll Tide, roll RMFT, roll motherfucking Tide.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the College Football Weekly Matchup, week number 11. Back at it again, and we're back at it hot already. We got big Coach Hayes in the chat, our special guest last week, saying he will never pick against that the fake Death Valley again. I know Preston's very happy over there, but anyway, yeah, had a great week of college football. Great week. Me and Bryson headed to do some gambling this weekend and watch some games. Looking forward to that. And also, we ended up getting some last-minute tickets.
Yeah, very last minute, I went on Ticketmaster and started looking around. $44 for a ticket.
So we went to Jacksonville.
We went to Jacksonville, world's largest cocktail party. Let's get that back in motion. They changed the name. It needs to be back to cocktail party. Shout to the Gators. Shout to Carson Beck for trying to keep us in the game. I mean, there's a couple fights down there. Always a good time.
Yeah,
had a great time. Met a lot of people. Took a lot of pictures with people. Hopefully, if you follow us on TikTok, I'll let Chris explain. Shout out my boy Paul Feinbaum.
Yeah. Bryson was able to beat, not meet, but yell at Paul Feinbaum after getting denied the week before. So that was always good.
I tell him shout out Razorbacks.
Yeah, I was watching and I never seen that clip of y'all, and I think it's because y'all decided to do the horns down, and it didn't have nothing to do with the game. Y'all should have stuck with Georgia, Florida.
No, I think it was on.
Well,
I think it was on before there. It was on somewhere, but I don't know.
Yeah, they told us. They say, what can
I
we
told
say?
Bryson that.
The cameraman said it's Disney. I was like, well, can I do horns down? He said that's perfectly fine. You can say go Gators and horns down. So I did the go Gators. Me and Joey did horns down, and you said, hey, we're gonna be on SEC Network. Never saw it.
I think the reason it's hard to find is because it's just one of those people, that cheer between like right before commercial or right after commercial. They just they paying the people
I was
cheering.
watching
Probably
real hard though. I was definitely watching.
Anyway, back at it. Preston here with us with the Chase Elliott hat on. How was your week?
Week's great, man. Week's great. Just ready to, the week's
You look
great.
I wasn't even. I'm not even attacking you. I'm not doing nothing. I was just asking.
Yeah,
how
you guys
your
didn't
boys
say
are.
shit about it, so appreciate that.
We didn't.
I tell you what,
we did not. We did not. That you blame Coach Hayes. You blame
Hey,
Coach Hayes. Do
now,
not blame us.
I'm a little upset about it, Preston, because I thought they were going to show that they belonged and that beating all these teams with losing records, was just what they were supposed to be doing, and they were going to come out at night at home and give a good showing, and it just did not show up. Their defense played okay and held Louisville to field goals, or it could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse.
That's 3 years in a row now that they dropped the stat after the game, or I think it was on Sunday morning. It's 3 years in a row now that Clemson has come off of a bye and lost. Miami last year, Louisville this year, and I can't remember who it was 3 years before that.
Y'all should have just locked it in like I did. Anyway,
My man over here said they only lost by 7. If they do lose, that's a guaranteed lock.
I have to apologize to y'all. My lock was the only lock that did not win.
Didn't notice that. You're gonna bounce back this week.
I'm gonna take a point spread this week instead of the over under. I mean,
Gotcha.
damn boy, I never knew Central Florida would put up that many goddamn points.
Yeah, I haven't asked you yet, Josh. Before we get into the game, how your week was good? Everything was good with you?
Yeah, I mean, I had a tooth extracted on Monday. They gave me the gas, and I don't remember shit. I don't remember nothing. Apparently, I told my wife that we should go egg my sister's house since the dentist office was close to her house. Yeah, I don't remember anything. In fact, I had to call the dentist office yesterday to talk to them about what happened because I don't remember nothing. I don't remember nothing. The appointment was at 10:45. The next thing I remember was 5:45 p.m. Waking up in my bed hungry and not being able to eat because I got galls stuck in my mouth where they put stitches in my mouth, and it's not a lot of pain, but in my jaw I can feel it, and plus, all that stuff that happened with the dentist before, I was real nervous and stuff like that. But they gave me some medication to take before I went up there. I think probably helped knock me out too.
Gotcha. Let's get it.
Chris, how was your week?
My week was great. We had a good weekend. I'm looking forward to this weekend, getting away for a little bit, getting away again. Yeah,
good week.
Yeah, look forward to this week. Look forward to this weekend though. We get to.
Oh yeah,
I was quite. It was a pleasant surprise to see the videos come in from Jacksonville. That was a surprise. I didn't know y'all were going, and I was like, "Look, man, they're down there. He's got his damn."
Yeah, we're gonna interview some people, more people we did.
His Jordan-alls on.
You like that?
Jordan-alls. He had them on. He was ready to roll, and I'm just here to say that I know Lagway didn't have a lot of passing yards, but that game was trending in a different direction when he was playing, and Georgia might have been in trouble in that fourth quarter, a little bit more trouble than what they were in that fourth quarter if Lagway would have stayed in the game just because of the way Florida was playing when he was the quarterback.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about that game. Getting to the games here. 34-20, Georgia beating Florida. Preston, you were watching from home, I'm guessing. I know we were on the sideline. Any thoughts on the game? Lagway going down. Do you think? Do you still think Georgia's one of the? I mean, obviously they're one of the top teams. Do you think Georgia's the best team in the nation, or do you think they still they have some struggles behind the quarterback position? I guess.
Well, I went against my better judgment, and I did something that I hadn't done, honestly, since we went to Josh's house a couple of years ago. I did not watch the Clemson game at home. I watched it at a friend's house, which meant that I also watched the Georgia game at someone else's house. It's just it was a weird Saturday for me. But no, Georgia, I think, had just one of those games where I think they just – I really don't know how to explain it. They're playing with a little bit of fire here, but they're getting it done. Florida played out of their mind, with the players that they had available after DJ Lagway went down. I still think Georgia's obviously, like you said, they are one of the best teams in the country. They've got depth all around. They just got to clean up so many of those mistakes. I mean, 3 interceptions is just unacceptable. You cannot get away with that and then expect to win the big matchups. I mean, that really bit them almost came back to bite them, obviously, in the Texas game. It did bite them early in the Alabama game. I'm honestly interested now that I think of it. What's the turnover ratio right now in Georgia? Are they in the plus or the minus right now? Because he had 3 turnovers himself in the
I
Texas
don't know.
games,
He's
3
looked like
versus
shit.
Florida.
They
Got
got
to
to
be
be.
plus.
Yeah, he hasn't looked good. He's thrown some
11
picks the last few
interceptions in the
weeks.
past 5 games for
Yeah.
Mr. Beck.
11 interceptions and 10 touchdowns.
You know why he's so distracted? He's got a hot girlfriend.
I don't give a damn what he got. I mean,
Well,
I mean,
he's regret.
no offense, he needs to look at the damn mirror and he needs to work on throwing the damn football. That's what he needs to do.
And
Go
he's
ahead.
regressed from last year. And if you think about it, Jake Fromm regressed from year 1 starting to year 2 starting. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know. I do know that Georgia. I know that Nick Saban. I mean that Kirby Smart went over there and kind of mirrored what Nick Saban built at Alabama with the culture and what they do over there in Georgia in Athens, and I can kind of see, year 8 and 9 for Nick Saban was similar to the team playing down to their competition, the complacency setting in, playing down to the competition, and then getting up for the big games, and that's why I like Georgia this weekend.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I don't know. Man, Georgia just, I mean, and one thing they can't do is what reason I hate this Georgia team is because we cannot run the football.
Yeah,
we cannot run the football to save our life, and we are not going to win games if we can't run the football. We're going to lose.
Carson Beck throwing the ball 40-something times a game.
Exactly. There's no way it's not going to happen. Georgia's not going to last if they can't run the football. And I mean, ETN, I know he went down the game, but still, I don't think that matters. I just don't think. This is one of the worst rushing teams I've ever seen from a Georgia team. Bryson, you're on the side of the honest opinion. Lagway going down. I know you were high. Do you think you guys would have won that game with Lagway? Or I
don't think so. In the beginning, we had Beck turn over the ball twice. We got the ball back, went 3 and out. Even with Lagway, I don't think we could have pulled it out. I think Carson Beck, I think you can agree on this, kept Florida in the game. Our defense is not good. Carson Beck, to me, was just playing awful. I mean, Georgia had 25 first downs, and our defense is just not there. Offense, I think the score might have been a little bit closer, but I think Georgia still would have won the game. But yeah, sucks for Lagway. I thought it was a torn hamstring, but he just started saying
he's doubtful.
He might come back for Texas.
No, I just read that he practiced today.
Yeah, I'm saying he might come back. So, hey,
yeah,
we're hoping. We're now that's the game we got to talk about. That is the game of the year.
How many? But you want to throw shade on your defense. How many quarterback pressures did they have against Beck in that first half?
One with that interception.
Before Kirby could adjust to the defensive scheme y'all was running. I mean,
there was a lot of times where we weren't playing no safety over top, and they had people down the middle. Just Beck had receivers down the middle the whole entire game. They were just not reading it right, and there's been a lot of times. I think, like I said, to me,
I don't think the defense was as bad as I think the defense. I mean, the defense played good, but I will say, yeah, Beck was the main problem in that game.
I mean, Beck lost Bowers and
that's why I'm saying. That's exactly the point. I mean, you got to think McConkey's top rookie right now in the NFL. Bowers is probably the best tight end in the NFL right now overall, in my opinion. I think he's the best tight end in football. So, I mean, you lose that, you're gonna go, and you ain't got a running game no more. So what can you do?
Well, they're gonna figure it out. I mean, this is a big time game for Lane Kiffin. So Georgia will figure it out. They're gonna get up for this game for sure.
We'll see. Let's get into a couple more games here. Preston, I don't want to beat you down too much. I'm trying not to. You seem like you're down in the dumps, but Louisville upsetting Clemson 33-21. We'll let Josh start off. Josh, any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I watched that game I didn't have it on the main screen, but I had it on the secondary screen, so I didn't hear any of the commentary. But I was watching, and like, I don't know. Early on, Clemson looked okay, and then it kind of just fell apart. From what it looked like to me, it was. I mean, I'm embarrassed for Dabo Swinney. That's an embarrassment coming off a bye week. That was just an embarrassing performance, and I can only go back to coaching. Coming off a bye week and coming out looking like that, it's got to be coaching. Got to be. Maffa had some yards, but I don't know. The offensive line did not look good.
Preston, your thoughts on the game?
I mean, they came out flat. I mean, at one point, the stat that ESPN had thrown up on the screen was that Louisville had 102 yards of offense to Clemson's 3. They couldn't move the ball efficiently. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't stop Louisville. Louisville, only reason that we kept them off the board earlier in the game is they just made some, they dropped the ball a couple times. They ran out of bounds a little early. Just some bonehead moves on their own part kept us, realistically in that first half. Obviously, there's different moments when we scored a touchdown. We were up 7-3. And then going into halftime, they're trying to, we're trying to kick a field goal, to make it 10, I think 7 or 10-10. And they block it and return it all the way back down, I think like the 25 or whatever it was. And then they score a couple plays later, right before half was over. It's just one of those things. We've played 2 decent teams. We've lost to both. We played one good team, one decent team. We've lost to both of them. It relatively wasn't even close in either second half. Just absolute fucking drop the ball moment for Dabo Swinney. That's honestly, though, growing up a Clemson fan, that's retro Clemson right there for me. That was the definition of being a Clemson fan early on in my life, where you come out and you just look like you don't know what the fuck you're doing out there on that field. It was just fucking miserable. I mean, it was awful. They couldn't get out of their own fucking way. They couldn't get a first down. It was fourth and 2. We couldn't. Phil Moffitt's getting hit in the backfield. I mean, where the hell happened to this offensive line? Cade looks like he's fucking deer in a headlight. Just couldn't figure out what he was doing. Defense just looked like they couldn't figure out where the run was what direction it was running. They were having bad angles all day long. Special teams.
You shouldn't have got too high. Go ahead.
Special teams. This is the 4th or 5th block field goal that we've had. Sooner or later, somebody is going to run one of these fuckers back for a touchdown, and I'm going to have a meltdown over here. It's just been a culmination of event that it's just like finally have a little momentum going. First time in a couple of years where I felt confident about my team's performance. I was like, oh, we're building something up. And they dropped the ball and they let me down. Yes, that's an awful idea. So we can look like Florida State next year. But it is what it is, technically. And I'm not hanging my hat on this at all. I'm just stating as a fact. Technically, we play Virginia Tech this week, Pittsburgh next week. We win those 2 games. Somehow SMU or Miami loses a game. We are still number 2 or 3 in the ACC. We could, in theory, play for the ACC championship game and somehow back our fucking way into a first round bye where no one wants to see that fucking ass whooping we'd get. This season's a wash for me this year, man. It's fucking pitiful.
Dude, you done changed the tone so much.
We got fucking whooped by Louisville. That's what changed my tone.
Shout out to the captain. And then I do want to say this, Preston. Chris did give you the warning for the past couple 2-3
I just
weeks.
said you were too high.
You got a little high and a crash and burn. Yeah, it sucks. Come join me. If your team sucks, your team sucks. I mean, that's just the way college football goes. But that's just.
I mean, there's a difference between sucking and playing below expectations. There's a difference between Florida State 1-8. That's sucking. Clemson don't suck. They're just playing below their standard and their expectations, or they did against Louisville. But that was the second team that they played with a winning record. We'll see what they can do at Virginia Tech. Can they bounce back against Virginia Tech? It's an afternoon game. Luckily for them, it's not at night. But they can bounce back against Virginia Tech. And Pitt just got their ass handed to them by SMU. Just beat the hell out of Pitt.
Beat
What is
the
it?
dog shit out of them.
I don't know what he's saying. Say it one more time, though.
What do you want me to say one more time?
They suck.
Me and Bryson didn't get to see much of the game, so I mean,
Yeah, we had a long ride
We had
back
a long-
home. We were struggling.
yeah.
See, that's the thing.
You were in the back. Hold on, time out. You were in the back seat. You didn't do shit. I was driving, falling asleep.
I'm telling you, this podcast tonight is getting a little hostile.
Yeah, you better get get ready to drive Friday. Anyway,
Shout to Locke.
That's the thing with me about going to games is I miss all the other freaking games. I have to watch it on my
yeah,
phone.
we didn't.
But we had a great time though. It's always a great
We got
time.
to see a little bit of Ohio State, Penn State, and then we got to see
We were, and plus,
Carolina.
hey, if you go to Jacksonville, you're buying tickets to the game, but you're also buying tickets to a part UFC event. I mean, they were throwing down there, son.
Dude, I've seen the videos of those freaking police officers
throwing bows, throwing
The
kicks.
same guy twice. I saw the video.
Man, they beat the hell out of
Haymakers.
Yeah, the police were throwing goddamn haymakers on these guys.
Shout to the captain.
Why would we stop at Buffalo Wild Wings?
You should have. He's mad at you because you should have said hey to him.
Oh no!
That's
Hey,
the
time out!
Should have stopped
That
at
is not-
Buffalo Wild Wings
First of all, you were with.
games.
Time out.
To
Go
watch
ahead.
the games. This is why he's saying stop at Buffalo.
No, that's not what we saw. Okay, so Captain's in the chat. We were at Buffalo Wild Wings last weekend and Sunday, and I guess Bryce somebody Bryce works with, and he was sitting down with his family. I'm not gonna walk up and introduce myself, and then Bryson called him like 3 times.
He left his phone at the house. But
Bryson had all the opportunity to walk up to the
He's
man.
talking about you
Why would I walk up to him if you didn't walk up to him?
because he would have loved it if you went up there and say, "Are you?"
You
the
didn't
captain?"
say that until like
Say,
10
"Here we
minutes
go."
before he left.
Ryan, I told you what he was going to say, and damn, if I'm a
What?
betting man, exactly what you were. Damn, you with your family. I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I was.
See.
If he's not answering his phone, time out. If somebody is not answering their phone and they're with
Shout
their
out to
family,
Captain.
if
Captain's
they're
a damn
with their
good
family,
man.
I'm not walking up to them.
Shout out to Clay Rick. It's
All
on
right,
this
let's
weekend.
let's keep it going here. Let's keep it going. Ohio State 2013 over Penn State. Penn State got out to an early lead in that game. Josh, any thoughts in that one? Ohio State,
Yeah,
I don't think it matters too much.
It's the same freaking thing every year. That's why I picked Ohio State, and I would pick them again tomorrow if they played. It's the same thing. Howard throws that early pick six, and there's momentum on Penn State's side, but it didn't last very long. And that's the only thing Penn State did, man, was a touchdown on defense. It's the only thing they did. Now, they were threatening right there before half, and that was a heck of an interception that they made in the end zone.
My
right
favorite
there.
play all year. That
That was a hell of an interception. But it's the same thing every year for James Franklin. It's the same thing, dude. You cannot keep losing to this freaking overachieving coach under, Ryan Day, who is not a great coach, if you ask me. You can't keep losing to that guy.
BA, question, because I know I ain't got too much on the game. If he loses to Michigan somehow, some way at the end of the season, is he fired?
No.
I don't know if he loses to Michigan and if he misses the playoffs, yeah. But if he loses to Michigan and gets in as a 10 or 11 seed, and makes a run in the playoffs, they got a very talented team. Talent alone will win them enough games to get in the playoffs. But no, I don't think. Is that game at Michigan?
I couldn't. I think it's at
I
Michigan.
can look it up for you, buddy.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna beat. They're gonna lose to Michigan, but who knows? They may. But Ryan Day, I just get this cringe about him.
At Ohio State.
Yeah, they're gonna beat him. They're gonna try to beat him real bad.
No, I do hate how that game was a noon game, though. Preston, Penn State, so they didn't end up whiting out, right? Why couldn't they white out during the day?
I don't think they ever white out the day before. It's always at night.
Yeah, but why can't you just do it? Why you could have still done it during the day for a big game?
You can take that up with Fox. Ohio State Michigan game at the end of the year is going to be big noon kickoff.
I hate the big noon kickoff.
And then I watched another Big Ten game, and you got Gary Danielson and Vern Lundquist, or not Vern Lundquist, but
I must say he's done, right?
yeah, he's done. But Gary Danielson and that other guy, Brent Musburger, I think that's it. No, I don't know who it is. I forget.
Down the sidelines.
But I don't know. I don't know why CBS don't get to pick like Fox gets to pick the best game, and they want to play it, at 9 o'clock Pacific time. Them guys out in LA, them waking up, barely getting their coffee, and got to get ready. I mean, what if you're damn Big Ten? And hell, you are now. I mean, you got those Pac-12 teams that are in the Big Ten.
You got Coach Hayes helping you out in the cat.
Yeah,
Brad Nessler.
Appreciate it, Coach. I like Brad Nessler. All right, now Gary Danielson, and y'all know I got an autograph signed picture of Gary Danielson because I bitched about him so much one year. My buddy Chris that comes over, Georgia fan comes over. He went on eBay and bought an autographed picture of him and gave it to me on my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, it's another Chris Georgia fan.
No, I know. Any other thoughts on that game? I know. No. I know. The game's really not going to matter. I mean, they both could definitely still get in. So as long as Penn State continues to win, I would think both of them can still.
Penn State. No.
You don't think so?
I don't. I think they got a couple more losses, man.
I'd have to see. Yeah. Anyway, a few more games here. I'm just going to mention all of them in one here. We can talk about them. Carolina 44-20 over A&M. Big win there. They got another big game this week. Miami coming back to defeat Duke. 53-31. I see Duke was up late in the game. I didn't understand what happened there.
I mean, it was the same old. They, Duke don't have the depth that Miami does. Like, it just, a couple of plays go the other way. Cam Ward's a great player, and he makes explosive plays. But once again, Miami is behind in the fourth quarter against a team that they should not have to rally and come back and win. They should put these teams to bed early.
And Ole Miss having a day against Arkansas, 63-31.
Can we just all go ahead and agree on the same player of the week here?
There's three of them. There's two of them, yeah. 3 of them. But any other thoughts on those games? I mean, Carolina getting a big win.
Shout out to the Cox. I mean, Cox is strong right now. Cox. And,
so I do know that the Texas A&M run game took a hit when Moss went out.
Yep.
But they weren't going to win that game. It doesn't matter. Regardless, it might not have been that much of a blowout. They might have kept the ball away from South Carolina a little bit more if they had that guy. But Texas A&M was not ready for that defense.
Carolina's only 2 bad plays from being 7-1, says Jason Locklear.
Yep.
Preston, you're ACC guy. I mean, is there any team that's gonna take down Miami in the ACC?
Yeah, if they play them.
Besides Clemson, I mean, yeah, Clemson can.
SMU.
Okay.
Legitimately, SMU might be the best team in the ACC right now.
I want to say that South Carolina's opponent this weekend is 2 bad plays from being 7-1 as well.
Hey, that's going to be a game, son. That is going to be a hell of a game.
Anyway, but great week of football. Let's get into this week's games and the player of the week. Player of the week, I'm pretty sure we all have Ole Miss players, but I went with Jackson Dart. I didn't go with the receiver. I mean, Jackson Dart only 25-31, 515 yards, 6 touchdowns. He didn't have that many incompletions, and he had 500 yards. Hey, what can you do? Josh, did you same thing? Or?
And I went with the receiver with 8 receptions, 254 yards, and 5 touchdowns. And why is Jackson Dart playing late in the fourth quarter in that game?
Getting them stats up.
I know.
Which one did you go with?
Jackson.
What about you, Preston?
I went with Cam Ward, 400 yards offense, 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's another big one. Big comeback.
Yeah.
I thought Duke was going to win that one. Duke was up by 10 or so, wasn't they, at one point?
Yeah, it was 10 or 13.
I didn't watch a look at that game. I just saw the halftime score that was Duke was up 21-17 going in at halftime. That's when I left to go to my boss's house.
But SMU putting it on Pitt.
Fighting ponies.
Dog shit out of them, man.
Putting it on them. I look for Pitt to bounce back this week.
No. Yeah, Pitt was actually, we looked at Pitt was undefeated before.
Yep.
They were undefeated before last week. So
Yeah.
SMU's playing some good football. But who would have thought the new quarterback Jennings coming in after replacing Paxton? What's his name? What was
Preston Stone.
Preston Stone. Yeah, Preston Stone. Who was
Sounds like a
supposed to be
stud.
this? Huh?
Sounds like a stud.
Yeah. Well, he's supposed to be this big, next big thing, and he didn't. They got Jennings who's taking over. So, hey, can you do? Rant of the week. Anybody got a rant this week?
I got some. It just happened not too long ago, probably about 45 minutes ago. When it rains, people can't drive. I mean, it's so idiotic. It just blows my mind that a little bit of liquid on the ground could change how a person drives.
Hey, when it's dark, man, I can't see, dog. I could drive, but I can't see. But it's all good.
I got a rant. I got a rant that's a little bit. It's a political rant. It's a little bit. So I stayed up last night.
Neutral. Go ahead, no, kid. Go ahead.
Look, I stayed up last night, and it's not going to be leaning towards any other kind of way here. I stayed up last night, and there was an opportunity for the president-elect to give a historical speech that could have went down in history as the greatest presidential-elect speech ever. And what does he do? What he always freaking does. Botches the speech, goes on his ego, starts talking about Bryson DeChambeau's golf swing, talks about Elon Musk launching the missile, the rocket, talks about Melania Trump's best-selling book. Dude, we don't give a rat's ass about none of that, dude. Give us the speech that we deserve to hear as Americans about how you're going to unite this country and it's not going to be divided. And we don't need to hear. We don't need to hear all this. We don't need to hear about Bryson DeChambeau and you calling him up on stage, man. This ain't damn ESPN, bro. I want to hear about what you're going to do for this country, man. I stayed up because I knew he was going to win, and I thought he was going to give a great speech, and I wanted to witness it. No, he does what he always does.
That whole time?
Yeah.
I said it till 2.
I said
it was an honor.
Here. I mean, you pretty much knew it was over after about.
Yeah, I knew it was over, but I was getting pleasure. I mean, I don't want to really.
I got you.
I was getting pleasure from the other news stations that were refusing to show the number of electoral votes that he had. They had him at 246, and he had 270 for an hour and a half before they even showed him winning Pennsylvania, going to 267. I was like, dude, y'all look. I followed this website that's a numbers only. It has no political agenda at all. It's just numbers, and it called him at with 270. Before Fox News even showed it. But yeah, MSNBC and ABC, they couldn't.
I will say, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hope to God we do not get another text message from the Kamala Harris or Trump campaign. Please, Lord, I'm glad it's over. I'm so glad that's over.
It was an honor hearing Trump saying my name on that stage. It was awesome. I felt like I was about to get my damn suit on and walk up on that stage talking about my golf swing. Yeah. Oh man,
we've all seen it.
Yeah,
we've all seen it. We don't need to talk about it.
Let's go to Louisville. All right, what's next, Chris?
All right, let's keep the games going. I was waiting for him to say something else. Anyway, let's get into the records. Records for the week. Josh,
let's get into the records here. Our guest picker, Coach Hayes went 2-3, winning the Ohio State and SMU game. Losing Georgia, Clemson, and A&M. I went 3-2, winning Ohio State, Florida, South Carolina. Takes my record to 31-19. Chris, you started off rough. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna goddamn get some on him. But then you finished strong, winning with Louisville, South Carolina, and SMU. You went 3-2, 31-19 is your record. Bryson, star of the week, 5-0, and takes your record to 30-20. You're one game behind me and Chris now. And Preston, damn it, you showed out like your team did. You went 1-4. And
Woo!
1-4, you're 2 games under 500, but there's still time left, man. You're gonna have to get a couple of 4-1 weeks to get
What
back.
did he say? What is Coach Hayes talking about? He picked Georgia.
Yeah, he did pick Georgia.
Yeah,
But
you gotta win the spread. What? I don't know what he's saying there.
You got to pick the spread. It
You
was
gotta pick
8-16.
The spread was 16. Hayes.
yeah,
So we're going by the spread. But hey, Georgia won. That's all that matters. Go Dogs.
How about them dogs?
How about How about
I
them Dogs?
guess people on TikTok don't realize, I was fed up at that point. If you see our TikTok on C&BSports, I saw it. I was
disappointed. I'm disappointed, dude. You never
Yeah.
chant the opposing team's chant. You never do that, dude. I would never. You would never.
Bryson has chanted for every football team, no matter who it is.
You would never hear me say "Weagle Beagle" in the damn stands. You would never hear me say, "Oh, Rocky Flop" in the stands. Never, ever, 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 ever.
the chat going, Preston needs a hug. He says,
got a White Claw. Shout to White Claw.
That's funny.
Good with Preston.
No. Bryson has chanting for every team. Rocky Top, Alabama.
He's never cheered once for the Tigers.
You damn right, and I never will.
He's real.
You damn right, and I never will.
His ground. He's shitting over there on the.
He don't want to tell you this, but he's got a Howard's Rock replica under his bed that he rubs in.
And shout to the captain for getting the rock. I ain't gonna say the rest, but for getting the rock.
Okay, let's keep it going. Let's get into the games here because we got a few games. If you do have picks this week, by the way, if you feel good about any pick, we will put we'll throw your pick in a parlay this weekend. So we're going to Cherokee, so to do that. But give us some good picks. All right, let's get into games. Saturday at noon.
Yeah.
Florida.
Here we go.
At number 5, Texas. Texas favored by 21.5. Like y'all were saying earlier, I guess Lagway practiced today after the horrific injury, getting carted off. I didn't think he would play again this year. I still don't think he's going to play, but that's just me. But yeah, Josh.
It's a hamstring. He's going to play this year.
No, I mean, I was saying you get carted, they got carted off. I'd say I don't think he's going to play this game.
They went a little extra.
Play this game.
I think they went a little extra with the card, to tell you the truth.
I don't think the backup statistically wasn't worth shit, but I didn't think he was
worth a damn. He came from Yale. I mean, why would y'all even take a quarterback from Yale?
Shout to Billy.
What the hell? I know what it is. Y'all needed to tutor Lagway and some of them other guys needed. They needed some help in the classroom, so they don't. Let's get us a quarterback from Yale. He can explain the playbook to these idiots.
Josh, you got a pick in that one?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go with Florida plus 21.5.
Oh.
I'm gonna go with Florida plus 21.5 just because that half point. I think Florida's deep.
The dark side.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Quinn Ewers tends to throw interceptions too.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Arch Manning could see him though, maybe.
He throws interceptions too. He ain't God's gift to Texas. He ain't the damn Longhorn savior.
Preston, you got a pick?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Florida plus 21.5. I mean, pretty much majority of what he said is what I'm going with as well. That half point's pretty big. I think Florida's gonna be teetering on the line of losing about like 18 to 21. I just don't think they're going to get – I don't think they'll lose by more than that, really.
We'll have an earthquake here on the first pick.
God, I don't want to, man. I'm taking Florida too, but I didn't want to. I want to take Texas here. Yeah, I'm with Josh. I think they win by just enough. I think Texas wins by just enough.
So you going Florida?
Yeah, I'm going Florida. I know it's at Texas, but –
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be a sweep, but I don't know. I think Florida can hold them on defense enough and maybe get a few scores. I don't know.
I mean, Texas' running game's taking a hit, buddy. They've taken a hit. I mean, Ewers going to have to pass the ball a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, they got the playmakers, and I don't know what Isaiah Bond's status is, too. He's been hurt.
Yeah, no, good point. It's 21.5 is a lot of points. I didn't think it was going to be this many points. I think this was before, I guess when Lagway went down, I guess this is what it is. But, Bryson?
Yeah, go. Can't bet against the boys. Earthquake round 1. Love it. We are going to Cherokee. We are going to.
I hadn't made my decision yet, but go ahead.
We are going to put some money on that game. We're going to go Florida money line.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. No.
Could
I ain't putting much on there.
we
I
could
let them
could
do
come
it.
out with a couple thousand. So I know the TikToks and the Snapchat.
I will put Florida.
Are probably going to be rolling this weekend at this 12 o'clock. Probably gonna have little brewskis in me in that morning.
Oh no, man!
Have a good time.
On the bright side, hey, there is a bright side out of this. When Florida gets killed, Florida loses, it'll be over fast. We ain't got to worry about Florida money line no more, and it'll be over quick, and then we can get that bet out the way.
Look, what I really want to see is a video of Bryson walking around at the casino Saturday morning with a little vodka and cranberry juice, hitting them damn machines up.
Oh, I will.
I just want to see him over there with his pinky out, drinking.
Yeah, I know. I mean, we're gonna play the machine. I mean, we're gonna do a lot, but they don't really let you hit film with the machine. I thought they were like weird about that kind of stuff, but I mean, I do it anyway.
We'll get some money back.
Anyway,
you can sneak just a little film over there and put.
Oh no, I do it anyway.
Oh, I wear my whole outfit down there.
You wearing the Jordan?
Oh yeah.
He go wear it.
Oh,
I hope he does.
Hey, you wear it without.
We got to figure out how to book. We got to figure out call, see if I can book a.
You got to wear it without an undershirt, though.
We don't want these bad boys showing. I promise you.
Yeah,
that.
we got to have the nips out, hanging out.
That's a lot of hamburger meat up here.
Nickel slots.
Tebow jersey.
I
got a Kyle Pitts jersey.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the next game. Surprised we all went Florida there. No, I guess not really. Saturday, 3:30, number 2 Georgia at number 16 Ole Miss. Ole Miss coming off a big win. Georgia coming off a good win against Florida. Georgia favored by only 2.5 in this game. Bryson will lead off with you.
I'm gonna go Ole Miss here. The way you beat Georgia is in the secondary, and Ole Miss loves airing it out, and they got a couple deep threats there. So I'm going Ole Miss winning this one.
Preston.
Yeah, I'm not betting against Georgia again here. Take Georgia minus 2.5.
Josh.
Yep. The same reason I picked Ohio State over Penn State, same reason I'm going to pick Georgia over Ole Miss. Ole Miss is playing good. They look good. They look good against Arkansas. But here come the big boys of the SEC, the kings of the SEC right now, the Georgia Bulldogs. They will roll into Oxford in the afternoon. Lane Kiffin don't want them playing in the afternoon, but they are going to be playing in the afternoon. He wanted a night game. It doesn't matter. Georgia's going to roll in there. They feel, they hear the talking heads talking about them, but yeah, Ole Miss is not going to be able to get over the hump. I went with Georgia minus 2.5.
The captain, they're playing in Oxford.
Yeah, they're playing at Ole Miss. I'll be honest with you. I'm very worried about this game. I know, I mean, Georgia could lose. Georgia, and they could still make the playoffs. They went out. What is this? He's saying she's just in. Woman request charges against Kobe Young to be dismissed. Okay, well, young kid can maybe is he off the team? That's the receiver for Georgia anyway. He didn't played a little bit, but I know the reason I'm worried. Said I hate Georgia can't run football. That's one. I know, they can dominate on the defensive line, but there's times in the game you just don't see it. And Ole Miss has got a quarterback that can move a little bit. He can get out of the pocket. They beat him downfield. I don't know. I'm worried. I'm just worried it could get ugly somehow. I don't know. I for some reason I'm seeing Ole Miss kill us in this game, but I'm taking Georgia just because I think Georgia's going to win. It's probably going to be a close game. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but I could see Ole Miss putting up points. And if we can't run the ball, we can't move the ball. Carson Beck throws some turnovers. I could see Ole Miss taking this game, but and winning pretty comfortably. But that's just me.
Captain's going Ole
but
Miss.
I'm taking Georgia. So can't go against Georgia. I'm going with the home team.
Hey,
yeah.
Josh, show the captain your hat.
Oh yeah,
the captain. There it is, the captain hat.
That is pretty cool. It's pretty tight. You got to wear that.
There he is, Captain Morgan.
Ahoy!
All right. So who went on Miss? Bryson just went on Miss. Everybody else Georgia.
Yep.
Okay. Everybody else Georgia and Bryson.
Hey, I
Miss.
do want to say though, Georgia, they lose this game, and they could be in trouble competing with another 2-loss team. If they lose this game, and they competing with another 2-loss team that they lost to in Alabama, fighting for the spot. What we got? Say it.
What are you talking about? His thing?
Yeah.
What you talking about from earlier?
Yeah, I'm just now seeing that.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody?
Anyway.
Y'all put it up in the chat. What did they say?
No, I don't know what, bro. He was talking about what Clay said earlier in the chat. That's what he was
Clay,
talking about.
yeah, I see
Anyway.
it now, buddy. Yeah, I like that one.
Anyway, let's get in. Let's get into the next game. What happened?
Here we go. Here it is, my boy Graham.
We gotta throw it in the chat. We got anyone talk about Clemson suck shit, or y'all just waiting on me? Yeah, we did talk about it earlier. He hasn't said. I don't think he wants to talk about it too much. We're gonna keep about it a little.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Hey, put your thumbs up if you can hear me. I cannot hear nothing y'all are saying. It ain't on y'all's end. It ain't on y'all's end. It's on my end. Hold on.
No, it does now.
There we go. Here's that. Hey, disregard.
No, we gotta fix this.
Welcome back.
Piss me off. He just changed this thing. No, it's not going to show it. It's never going to show that. Oh my god. I think the audio is going to be messed up. Yeah, no shit. Thank you, Captain Fucking Obvious over there. Sounds like shit. Yeah, I know. For some reason, this shit pisses me off.
All right, so was it y'all? Was it y'all? Ian?
This dude still lost. Yes, it was us.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. It's us.
We got that. Y'all should have held up a sign or something. How the hell was I supposed to damn know?
Well, I mean, if Preston could use his words, Preston's over there sitting there not saying it. He told him it was us.
Yeah, Preston, you could have said something.
You know,
Dude, I think you need to put the white claw down, man. I think you're just going into the bottom of the can depressed about what happened Saturday. It's not that big of a deal, man. It's all right. It's all right, dude.
That's right. You've got 2 losses as well.
I know. See what I mean? I mean, we lost to Vanderbilt, bro.
No, it's not going to work, dumbass. You're dumb as hell.
I guess we can move on with the show. What did what was that in the chat? Though? What was that in the chat about Preston? What did it say?
Some fucking stupid, I bet.
No, they put it up right before they went off.
Yeah.
I can get it in a second.
It sounds like y'all are 15 feet away. Can you hear us?
Yes, no shit.
It's okay, man. It's okay, man. Hey, dude, I swear. Y'all making my tooth hurt.
Chris, something's wrong with the audio, man.
Damn. Now they're gone, dude. Dude, where we get? We got through 2 games.
Damn it. What the hell? Well, how's your day been, man?
It's been all right, dude. I've been just working through this mouth.
All right, you should.
Hello, we're back. Are we back?
Better.
Yeah, y'all are good, man. Yes.
I finally figured it out.
We are back. Hey, Josh, disregard.
Do we?
Disregard.
Y'all about to see a man get choked out live on the screen.
Hey, what I want to see, what I want to see is the chat that I missed because I thought y'all had me thinking my $200 headset was messing up. Man,
No, yeah.
I just like how Josh.
Yeah, it was messed up. Send it to us. Yeah, you can send it. We'll take it via Amazon.
No, man, I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the hell we got going on. Hey, here at C&BSports.com, we are having technical difficulties with the equipment that is at the main headquarters over there.
Gilligan's Island. All right, we're done.
They're back. However,
Chris, your mic wasn't working. I know.
Oh, shout out to Graham. Hey, Graham, big Carolina fan. Also, let me tell you something about Graham that I just learned about earlier this week. He is going to be in Happy Gilmore 2. Shout out to Graham. Boy, I can't wait to see that movie.
Do I sound right? Do I sound okay? Everything sounds good? Yes or no? Hello.
Everything sounds great, bud.
All right. Well,
hey, Josh, can you read that URL again that you said earlier?
All right.
I am what?
All right. We got to get the games going.
I was talking about that URL you talked about earlier.
The URL.
All right. Screw the URL. Let's keep going. All right. Where we at? We're at
You got to stay on track with shit.
Yeah, we got to stay on track.
I don't know what you're talking about.
3:30 game. 3:30 p.m. Michigan at number 8 Indiana. Indiana favored by 14.5. Who would have ever thought? I'm picking Michigan. I think Michigan loses close game. I don't like. Can I get this off the screen?
Yes.
I don't like. He said, "Yes, my bad. I didn't mean to keep it on there that long. It was not like purposely on there that long.
Oh man,
I did not notice it was on there. That was not like a shot. Anyway, he's so bad right now, and I didn't even mean to do it. Anyway, no, I'm taking Michigan. I know Michigan hadn't looked good, but I want to see Indiana 14.5. I mean, that's a lot of points. So I'm gonna take Michigan here. Josh, who you got?
Yep, I wrote down Michigan as well. I think they keep it close. I think they may win. They may upset Indiana. Indiana's high on their horse. The college playoff rankings got them up in the top 10. They really haven't played nobody. And I'm not saying Michigan is somebody, but Michigan's probably a little bit better than the teams that they have played. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Michigan.
What y'all think?
If y'all could damn give me, you ask me a question, then you don't give me your undivided attention.
It's this dumbass.
The chokehold. Gilligan is calling for the chokehold to be put on.
All I was telling him, I did mention. I said, I wonder what a Michigan Florida parlay would pay out money line. That's all I was asking. You never know. Anyway, Preston, who you taking?
Yeah, I'm going to go Indiana minus 14.5. I think Florida. Fuck.
Yeah.
I think Michigan is going to come out and lay a fucking egg. They're going to pull a Clemson on Saturday. They're going to come out and look like they don't know what the fuck they're doing on that football.
In the big house.
You're making it so much fun.
I don't give a fuck where they're at. Indiana's doing this game big as shit. Fuck.
Never seen you so bad. Hold on. Give us the emphasis again. The big F word. Like I want to hear the emphasis one more time on it.
I don't give a fuck where this game
is. There you go. All right. That was good. Bryce, who you got?
We're getting rowdy here at C&B Sports. I'm going with Indiana. I think they win this game no problem. Michigan still to me does not look like a complete team. So give me Michigan. The line has moved from 14.5 to 14, so half a point. But I'm taking Indiana.
Good for us, Josh. Good for us. All right, let's get into one of the biggest games of the week right here. Two of Bryson's 27 favorite teams. Mm-hmm. We got
two of his favorite teams.
Yeah, two of his. Yeah. We got number at 4:15. This is a 4:15 game. South Carolina, I guess not ranked still. Yeah, no,
not ranked. They should
at
be.
Number 24 Vanderbilt. Carolina favored by 3.5 is what I had. Preston, lead us off.
Yeah, I'll take those peasants down there in Columbia minus 3.5.
It's at Vandy.
I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Where's that?
You going with the Cox.
All right, Bryson.
I'm going great game here. Really is. Two of the best, underrated teams in my opinion. And in my opinion, Carolina is the best unranked team right now. So forget the rock, where I'm going. Give me Carolina Spurs up. I think this is going to be a very close game, and I like the over also in this game.
Hey, serious question, because we didn't talk about where did Clemson fall to, and
23.
we didn't. I was just serious. I didn't know.
Is that in the playoff poll?
Yes, that is a playoff poll.
Once we get done with games, I want to mention about the playoffs.
Vandy is not in the playoff poll.
Huh?
Vandy's not in the playoff poll. Missouri is.
Yeah, I said. He asked where Clemson's at. I said
I
23.
know. I was just pointing out.
We'll talk about.
Let's
Let's finish the games, and I want to mention about the playoff ranking a little bit. So Preston went Carolina. You went Carolina.
Yep.
I'm taking Vanderbilt. Keep it close. Both teams playing well. I think Vanderbilt keeps it close. So I'm taking, Carolina. Carolina's been hot. They're dominant. They're going to ride on the high horse. Vanderbilt at home. I feel like they need to win all these games. Carolina, don't get me wrong. Carolina's playing well. Carolina's in, but Carolina's not. They're not in contention for anything. I think Vanderbilt's got more of a. Hey, what's Vanderbilt's record? 2 losses, 5. So they got 3. I thought they only had 2. Well, anyway, I think Vanderbilt is a better team. So we'll see. But Josh.
All right. Well, I do not think Vanderbilt is the better team.
I don't.
However, I do believe that a lot like Texas A&M coming into Columbia high on their horse after that big win. I think I think some of the fans, South Carolina fans, are going to have a hard time traveling over to Nashville to watch this game because they still got bushes stuck up in their ass where they damn rushed the field after beating Texas A&M. And they just high on their horse, man. I think they go in there and get a little bit of humble pie. I think old Diego, he's going to Pavia. He's going to goddamn get him. He's going to get Vanderbilt up and going, and I think Vanderbilt wins this game outright. Give me Vandy plus 3.5.
Yeah, and I apologize because I know there's Carolina fans in here. I did not mean that Vandy was a better team. I'm with Josh. I think they're riding too high on their high horse. It's just Vanderbilt. It's not a team you're not used to seeing that's any good. I feel like they're always, no matter what their record would be, I feel like they're playing as the underdogs every time because they're not used to. So they're always going to play with that mentality. And plus, quarterback's the dog. So what do we got in here? Scared of Vandy, but I think Carolina will try to make its statement and win big. I think they've done that the last few weeks. We'll see about this game. I think Carolina is well aware how dangerous Vandy is.
Yeah, they are.
How about roll? Hey, here we go.
Roll Tide Papa.
Roll Tide Papa.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Vandy, Carolina. All right. Me and Josh is different between you guys. You guys can catch up this week if you guys get it. All right. Last game, final game here. We got 7:30 p.m. the night game. We got number 11, Bama, at number 14, LSU. Bama favored by 3.5. Josh, since we let us go last, we're gonna let you go last. Bryson, who you got?
Man, I've been looking at this game all day, and it's such a 50-50 for me. But going to LSU at night, that's a tough place to play. But I think I like Alabama here. I'm going to roll Tide Papa. Big must win for Bama to stay in the playoffs. So try to make the playoffs. Newsmaster, to me, it's not been looking the greatest quarterback. Started off hot, kind of falling off these past couple of games. But I do like Lacey and Durham over there in LSU. But I think Alabama gets this win.
Yeah, I'll be honest. The only reason I'm taking LSU is because I know Josh is going to take Alabama, and 3.5 point game. I don't know. I think Ryan Williams probably going to have a big game this game. So is Milroe. And I think Bama could, I think it's going to be a close game, though. I think it's going to be points in this game. Unlike, a lot of times you don't see – there's been times in the past where you don't see many points in this game, but I do think there's going to be a lot of points in this game. And I probably think Alabama wins, but I'm going to take LSU here. Preston, who you got?
Yeah, I'm taking Alabama -3.5. I just think that, forces be with it. I don't know what it is. I just don't trust LSU, to be completely honest.
But then I will say, they were talking in the chat here. He said Bayou Bengals big. Ron Williams is too concerned about painting his fingernails. But hey, he's a stud, though. He is a stud. I will say that. I don't care what hey, Saints will take whatever you got. So I know he's a freshman. He's got a few more years, but we need all we can get. So, yeah. Josh, give us your thoughts on the game and who you got.
All right. I don't think Nussmeier is as bad as a quarterback as what it appears to be. Anytime you have a quarterback throw the ball 50 times a game, of course he's not going to look that great sometimes. LSU's ranked 116th in rushing offense. I think they're way down there in rushing.
If they're 116th, what's Georgia? 179.
No, I'm telling you, they can. LSU has a hard time running the ball. And I do want to point out that Alabama is 24-6 in LSU in Baton Rouge since 1964. That's a crazy stat line if you ask me.
What was it against that again?
24-6 and 1.
How the fuck do you get 1?
That's a tie, back
I know what it is. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck that happened.
Probably neither one of them scored for the 0-0 tie or some shit. But yeah, I think Milroe gets back to his roots. I think he's been dealing with a little bit of a injury. He hadn't been able to stretch the ball down the field these past couple of games, and he ain't been using his legs these past couple of games. And I think the bye week came at the most perfect time for Alabama for him to get fully healthy. I think they have a hard time containing Milroe, especially. They got that guy Weeks, who's really, really good linebacker, and they needed him because Perkins going out for the year. But I think Alabama can get the win here. I think they win by a touchdown or more here. So, no, Coach. I think that was Coach. Was Coach that said Bayou Bengals big?
That's a G-hat.
Oh, okay. Big? I don't know.
Josh, what's the food of choice this Saturday for?
I still, I got the regulars, the little Smokies and the cheese dip. I haven't made a decision yet on what.
Yeah, you do that all the time, dude. I might have to just drive up just to eat.
I know, hey, but the lima beans and mayonnaise.
Yeah. Well, I hadn't decided. My son's birthday party is on Sunday. His birthday's Friday. We're doing the party on Sunday, so I'm not having people over because everybody's coming over on Sunday. And it's a late game. My sister and my brother-in-law come over sometimes, but they'll come over and watch the game. But it's with it being a late game, they live kind of far away. Probably not having anybody over, so I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I may do a little pot roast or something for that. I don't know. I'll eat throughout the day, but I won't eat until after the game. I won't really sit down and eat. And I'm limited on what I can eat, so, with this surgery I had.
Oh, yeah. That sucks.
I can't have no wings. I can't really have, I'm going to make that cheese dip. I really can't eat. I have to eat on one side of my mouth.
You got to suck that cheese dip through a straw.
Hopefully now we can change your name next year in fantasy to Low Dollar Wings, and then wings go down in price a little bit.
Yeah. Low Dollar Wings.
The Low Dollar Wings. Anyway.
Roll Tide Popeye.
Roll Tide Popeyes taking Alabama -3.5.
So I'm the only one to take LSU, right? Or did you take LSU?
No, you're the only one to LSU there, bud.
All right, I'll take it.
That's a good win for you.
I'll take it. All right, locks of the week.
Yes, sir.
Who we got?
Let me get my red pen.
Bryson.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'll kick it off. 7:45 p.m. this Saturday. I'm going money line Missouri over Oklahoma.
Brady Cook's not playing. That's why Oklahoma's favored.
This
man.
Oklahoma team to me is not.
All right,
good.
chalk it up as L, boys.
Rejection.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
Oklahoma.
we got a veto. We got a veto. We said vetoes.
Hey,
We didn't call it veto.
Oklahoma's getting 2 of their major receivers back.
Do we have? Hold on, committee. This is a committee vote.
So
Jackson,
I
This is
need to pick
vote.
another one. I need to
This
pick
is a
another
committee
one.
vote. Do we
Veto.
have a veto?
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, Missouri's going to be playing without Brady Cook, man, and
I'm vetoing. Preston's vetoing. Josh, are you vetoing?
Yeah, I'm a veto.
All right,
All right, I'll pick another one. All right.
I just wanted Josh to say he's going to veto.
I mean, I don't like to veto nobody's pick. I just didn't know if you knew that Brady. As far as I know, Brady Cook's not playing.
Oklahoma to me is just not good. I don't care.
They're not good. Neither is Missouri without Brady Cook.
They're not good, but Oklahoma, they were better. Weren't they better? The other quarterback, Jackson Arnold, playing better.
Alabama's played all year, and you go into Tuscaloosa and get shut out. I just don't see it. I just don't see it without Brady Cook.
Missouri hadn't looked worth shit either. So I mean,
and Oklahoma's got a pretty good defense, man.
Defense, yeah. So
Okay, I'll pick another. Y'all go ahead.
All right, I'm going.
I mean, I hate for Oklahoma to go in there, and Missouri going there again. And
that's fine. That's fine. Josh, go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to look for Pitt to bounce back here. I'm going to go Pitt -7.5 against Virginia.
Pitt -7.5 in Virginia. All right, I'm gonna look these up. Why? Just because I got to look on the site. Preston, you go.
I'm gonna go Army at North Texas -5.5.
Army at North Texas -5.5. North Texas any good? I don't know. I know they're pretty good on the
Army -5.5. You said
good on NCAA. All right, I need the times of these games. What time's Army?
Saturday.
What time?
3:30.
Okay, what time's the game you picked, Josh? Who'd you pick?
Virginia and Pitt.
All right, 5.5 for Army.
Let me find that game. I had it up.
All right, I'm taking Duke +3 against North Carolina State.
With 2.
You knew I was taking that from the beginning.
Virginia at Pitt 8:00.
I said that earlier in the week. I said that. I said that's probably the game I was going to take.
So is Army and North Texas? The line is
you taking Pitt? It's -7.5. Is that what you're taking?
Yep.
Okay.
And Army is 5.5, right?
Army is 5.5 -5.5. Yes.
All right.
We'll give Bryson some time while Bryson's looking. Any thoughts on the playoff?
No. While Bryson's looking, you give us your lock.
I did. I gave you Duke. I said Duke.
I'm trying to write everything down.
My bad.
Duke,
my bad. I said Duke +3.
Josh, he didn't say it.
Okay, Duke,
I did.
Duke.
I said Duke +3.
No, you didn't.
Duke +3 against
Did I not say it?
Against who? I don't think so, but they're against who?
He's going to agree with you because he's worried that you're going to choke him out.
Who are they going to play? Who's
this big motherfucker ain't worried about
me. What the hell does it matter? He's taking.
I'm taking Duke. I'm taking Duke.
Yeah, plus,
give me Virginia Tech money line.
Hold on,
money line. No, we ain't stop.
No, all right, I got mine.
Hold on. Duke is playing NC State for the final time. I had to look it up myself.
Yes. Sorry, Duke. I'm sorry. Everything's off the ding on my foot.
All right, Bryson, where you at? We're not doing no damn money lines.
Let me know if we're going to veto this one or not. 10-15 Saturday night. Give me BYU -3.5 against Utah.
It's 4.
I like it.
All right, we're going BYU.
BYU.
Utah sucks.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you.
BYU
Let's get a little hostile tonight.
-4 against Utah.
All right, putting it in. So we got BYU -4, Pittsburgh -7.5, Duke +3, Army -5.5.
Yep, and I marked out my first lock. I had a lock written down, but I marked it out. I don't even remember what it was.
What was it? Oh.
I think it was Oklahoma -2.5 at Missouri.
Gotcha. So those are the locks. Before we go, we got Captain in the chat, and I want to mention it a little bit. So do y'all think all the talk now. Who got snubbed at number 13? Thoughts on the playoff and what he's saying here? Josh? You got any thoughts on the playoff ranking coming out? We got to do next week.
Hold on, what he snubbed at 13?
I think he's talking about
when it's over.
Guess, overall, from my understanding. Is that what you're talking about, Captain? We need to next week. We need to come in if we have. We'll try to come in with our own playoff ranking. Maybe everybody we'll have send a playoff ranking and do our own kind of sort of thing for top 12. Any thoughts on the playoff though ranking? I mean, it wasn't much different, was it? As far as the regular ranking, it wasn't much different, was it?
No. I mean, LSU dropped to 15 in the playoff ranking. Vanderbilt's not in the playoff top 25. Missouri is, which I know that Missouri beat Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt missed a field goal late in the game, but just the way they've been playing, I think they should have been flip-flopped. I think Vandy should be in the top 25, and Missouri should be just out.
I need a whole show on playoff ranking. We might have to do that another time, boss.
I guess whoever number 13 is off this week.
SMU.
Yeah, they're off.
Are they off? I thought they played.
There's 5 ACC teams in the playoff rankings. I looked at that earlier today.
So who we got? We got Miami.
What do you mean? Talking about the 5 ACC teams?
Yeah, the 5 ACC. Is it the? So is the
Miami,
playoff ranking?
What?
Go ahead.
So the 5 ACC teams, you got Miami, Clemson, SMU, Louisville, and Pitt.
So is this it? So are we saying the playoff rankings is that 25, or is the playoff rankings just like the 12 teams?
No, playoff rankings.
Okay.
SEC has 8.
I was thinking you were talking about 12. Okay.
No, and then at the end, the top 25, the top 25 will be seeded into the 12 team.
Gotcha.
So like you could have like a conference champion that'll be in the playoff rankings and be lower than 12, but they'll seed them into the playoffs in the top, as the top 12 team.
They just need they just need a March Madness bracket. That's what they need.
Oh,
you see so many blowouts. There goes camera. Preston's camera. BYU in with a conference win. Miami, GA, BYU.
I think BYU's.
I think BYU.
I think BYU's the Big 12's. I think the Big 12's only going to get one team in.
Yeah.
And it may be Colorado. BYU slips up and Colorado keeps winning.
No,
oh boy!
God, please let them
get
in and get killed the first round. Anyway, any other thoughts?
Well, I got a thought on the playoff thing. They want to talk about the first 4 teams getting the bye week, but everybody's getting a bye week, dude. They don't start till the 20th and the 21st. Conference championship games end on the 7th, so everybody's got a couple of weeks anyway. So I mean, what good is it to be 1 through 4? There's not. It's not. I'm telling you, the 5th seed, the 5 seed is the best seed to be. You play the lowest seed. You host the playoff game. You've already had 2 weeks off. Or 3 weeks off if you didn't even play in the conference championship game.
Yeah. Clay says he's in the playoffs already. Who's going to join? Not me. I can tell you that right now.
Oh yeah. Well, I do got something to say about that. Real quick. Drake's
fantasy team's awful.
Is Drake's Cakes gonna set his lineup, or is he just gonna lay down for touch my penis?
No, he probably had to go.
Damn it, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Is Ray Bell gonna set his lineup because he's got?
He'll set it. Why, dude? It's Wednesday afternoon. I
know it's Wednesday, but he's got like all his players on the bench.
I hadn't looked at. I tell you right now, that's probably why I'm in dead last. But I hadn't looked at that dang thing.
Hey,
yet.
look. It just seems weird to me that all his players are on the bench.
He lives in Maine. He knows nobody.
I know. I'm just saying. It's just weird to me that all his players. And I know he's almost in last place,
He
3
just
and
forgot.
6.
He's probably.
But
probably
also, I just want to give a shout out, and I hope he's listening. Hold on. Let's see. Cup my balls. Cup my balls there.
This is
Josh
like-
Bentley, I hope you're listening while you lay down for let Danny cook last week. You want to set your lineup this week. That's fine. That's fine.
Some people probably forget their.
Let Danny cook. Don't need no
help
help.
him out.
But yeah, Cup my balls is 1-8, and I see that he has decided that he would put Stephon Diggs out of his lineup now. But last week he was in there.
All right,
You know,
we're back. All I know is we're back in business. McCaffrey's back, so we got a chance. I am 3 and 6.
McCaffrey?
I really hope that bitch don't play.
Huh?
I hope he don't play Sunday.
I hope you don't play Sunday. I hope I hope LSU wins by 35. How about that?
Oh man, if they win by 35, I'm gonna have to goddamn call Preston and figure out how he's doing it.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
These guys
does
gonna
that
be
mean?
talking. You
Fuck.
guys are gonna be talking.
I don't give a fuck.
You guys are gonna be talking to each other. You guys are gonna be all depressed and pissed.
Yeah, we'll start a group chat.
Yeah, start their whole
Bryson,
chat.
how do you live your life knowing that your team sucks and you can just enjoy everything and just not have to worry about it?
Well, because seeing Clemson lose makes me feel damn good.
You still have more losses than us. Thank you very much.
I mean, they dominated in the 2000s. So, I mean, you know,
Who gives
had
a
our fair
fuck?
share.
Who gives a fuck?
Clemson played well, and they won national titles. I mean, Georgia didn't win shit until recently, fully. So for me, so I mean, I'm glad to be on top now. But at least you guys got a chance early. Shit, Georgia just started being good. Anyway, all right. Longer. Anything else? Looking forward to Cherokee this weekend, y'all. Anybody who thinks of a good bet or likes a game, send it to us.
Hey, well, Roll Tide Popeye says here that
Put it in the parlay.
y'all should put the money line Oklahoma over Missouri.
Yeah, because no, yeah, I don't know what we'll do, but
Roll
anyway,
Tide,
hey, and I'm telling you,
Those dirty ass feet off the screen.
Texas Tech,
dirty.
Colorado, Texas
Clean.
Tech, Colorado, the over, Texas Tech, Colorado.
Texas Tech, Colorado. All right, over.
I
All
don't
right,
know
we'll put
what
that
I
on.
don't know what the hell it is, and I really don't give a rat's ass. It's probably 60 something.
Anyway, all right. Well,
62.5.
Yeah, I'd take that.
I like that over too. Anyway, well, how would I
What
not?
the
I
hell?
anyway.
Chris said, Clay said he's going to go barefoot in that casino. We're going to get kicked out.
No, you won't.
No,
It's
have
an
you
Indian.
seen the people that came in there?
It's an Indian casino. Hell, you can go in there. You can go in there with a bow and arrow.
I mean, there's wild people in there. They don't care what you wear. Anyway, all right. Make sure you like, subscribe, YouTube, download the podcast, Spotify, and yeah, appreciate everybody watching. Peace.
Thank you.
All right, boys and girls.
Fucking Roll Tide Popeye.
Roll Tide Popeye.
Aye, mate.
You can find Roll Tide Popeye on C&BSports.com.
Yeah. Roll Tide Popeye.
All right. Well, Bryson got a new hat over there.
Yep.
What's that hat say?
It says Gainesville. It says a place that will get in your blood and stay forever.
Place that'll boil your blood from watching them lose. Preston, who's in the for real question? Who's in the? I know did Ryan Blaney end it the other day or?
Yeah, so he passed Chase Elliott. If Chase Elliott won the race, he gets the race for a championship on Sunday. He got passed with like 18 or 19 laps to go or whatever it was. So your final four, you've got Ryan Blaney, Tyler Reddick, Joey Logano, and a controversial William Byron.
So Christopher Bell's out now, right? And then he.
Why is William Byron controversial?
Because the whole thing with Blaney or the whole thing with Bell, he hit the wall, was 23-11, letting or making, Bubba slow up so that he could pass him. Was Chevy having Austin Dillon and Ross Chastain block so that nobody passed Bell to keep that 1 point? Because if it was tie, Bell had the tie advantage for the better position that he finished at the first round of the playoff. Because it, ended up being that Bell's move was contained against the rules, he finished dead last on the lead lap. Bell transfers in, or Byron transfers in.
Well, Byron races for Hendricks, don't he?
Yeah, but he had two Chevy guys behind him that were not attempting to pass him at all. So it was like a Chevy mandate not to pass him. And it was a Toyota mandate to have Bubba Wallace fall all the way back so that he could pass him.
I've always been partial towards Hendricks, and especially the 24 car. Anybody but Logano, please.
Thought about it.
I do not like Logano. And who's he race for? Penske?
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, I think Ryan Blaney. What the fuck are you doing behind me?
Oh shit!
Stop!
Don't talk to your cat that way, man.
I tell you what, Saints finally fired their coach.
I didn't see that coming.
No, you didn't see that one. Dennis Allen's awful. I mean,
no, he's not.
He started out strong. I wanted Dennis Allen gone at the beginning of the season. Then they damn blinded me at the beginning of the season. I didn't know what happened at the beginning of the year.
Who's leading that division?
The Falcons. They're playing good.
Yeah, I'm right.
Still don't mean Kirk Cousins worth of shit.
I just want to
point out. Cousins is worth every fucking penny of that $400 million contract.
When they don't win, he's worth it when they're out. When he's fucking gonna retire in 1 or 2 years, they're gonna make the playoffs. Lose the first round. Why would he be worth it?
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to Bryce Young getting a win.
Nobody's gonna beat Detroit. Nobody's going to beat you guys. Not going to beat Detroit. Probably
Detroit
not going to beat Green Bay.
Hasn't played Atlanta yet. They don't know.
Ain't going to beat the Chiefs. Ain't going to beat the Chiefs.
Chiefs got lucky. They got that dumbass pass interference call.
You ain't going to beat the 49ers. I know Niners ain't playing good. You ain't going to beat them in the playoffs. You ain't going to beat the Bills in the playoffs. You ain't going to beat all these teams.
The Bills in the playoffs.
You play in the Super Bowl. If you made the Super Bowl, you're going to lose. If you made the Super Bowl, you're going to lose.
I love losing Super Bowls because the Bills would lose.
No, I mean, last time I checked, Falcons had the biggest
blow
up.
I still like Baltimore out of the AFC, and I like Detroit.
I'd rather see the I'm not a Baltimore guy. I don't think nobody's beating Detroit.
Yeah, they look good, man. They look real good.
They just got the total package, the run game. They got the defense. They got everything.
The secondary. Their secondary looks real good.
I'm still not a huge. I know everybody likes golf. I'm not like.
And then they went. Yeah, golf ain't do like as far as fantasy point wise. Golf ain't doing.
Never does. I don't care about that, but I'm saying like overall, I've never liked golf really. But
they went and got. That edge.
I say nobody's still Chiefs. Chiefs might win every game, even though Mahomes had a little good, but. They still might not lose. They could have lost the other night in overtime. But
it's just something about the Chiefs, man. It just seems like they damn squeak by a bunch of shit and get a bunch of bullshit, and I don't know. It's different than when the Patriots were doing it. It just seems a little different to me. I don't know what it is. It just seems a little watered down to me.
Yeah, I don't know, but.
I don't know. I just don't like the Chiefs.
Well,
I don't like.
Falcons play Tampa Bay again, or you already played them twice?
We played them twice. We beat the shit out of it. We're gonna beat the shit out of this.
That's right. Yeah,
this Sunday.
They're the worst team in football. It's not gonna be hard.
Hey,
if you damn right. If you lose, my ass is gonna be right. I'm gonna be right in front fucking row. I might show up at your house. I might knock on your door at.
Hey, where's that game at?
in New Orleans.
Well, yeah.
I'll tell you what team that's looking very well complete round right now. I mean, they're not having the best season, but they're having a decent season. Fucking Virginia Tech, son.
Oh hell.
I mean, they're having a decent season. I mean, it ain't the greatest, but it's decent.
You talking about the Falcons? Like, I was feeling bad for you at the beginning of the show. I didn't want to give you too much shit about Clemson, but damn, I should have did it worse. I should.
Dude,
Ain't no
Virginia
mountain
Tech is gonna get fucking mollywopped when we
Ain't
play
no
them.
mountain.
Oh God, here we go. Hey, he's going.
Oh, shit.
Talking his way
Wake
down
that
the hill.
fucking bad boy up, baby. We're gonna
He won't. He
Oh,
won't
yeah.
be back.
Fuck
Oh yeah, Clay.
Preston won't show up next week. He won't show up next week if they lose.
They're gonna be playing that.
I
damn
showed up this
Metallica-
week, didn't I? I showed up this week, didn't I, Chris?
Yeah, you didn't show up the
Yeah.
week before because you knew.
We
you
had
knew what was
fucking
coming to
lost.
you.
Tyler, why would it have been a problem? I showed
You
up.
knew
this
what
week
was
because
coming. You knew what was coming, though.
I showed up. I
When
showed
those
up after
Tigers
loss.
walk in that stadium and hear Enter Sandman, that tail is gonna go beneath their ass
Every
because
time
they're
we play.
scared.
We fuck
Oh,
up
they're
Virginia
damn Virginia Tech,
every
Enter
time.
Sandman.
They ain't shit to us.
Them damn
We
Hokies.
fuck them up every time.
Boy, I'll tell
Every
you.
fucking time.
Only 7
Boy,
points.
I'll
It's
tell
only
you.
7 points.
We'll beat them by 10 plus easy.
They go. Hey,
Hey, You mark
Hey.
my words. What minute? What 1 hour, 38 minutes, 19 seconds. I am put some money on Virginia Tech money line. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Good night. God bless America. God bless our troops. Love y'all.
All right, what, John?
Mic drop. Oh, I was just saying that the Virginia Tech's gonna goddamn bend Dabo over and do the hokey pokey on him.
We'll beat the dog shit out of Virginia Tech on Saturday. We're gonna go in the Lane Stadium.
Josh,
fuck
I wouldn't talk too much because you guys got a big.
I know. I
guys
was
got
just.
So do we. But
Clemson-
to be
Clemson's gotta
record,
answer back.
Georgia,
They gotta-
I think we got a good chance to lose. So that's the only reason. I mean, if we lose, we lose. But if
We
but
could
if you
all
lose
be
to
sitting here next Saturday and
you
have
lose to Virginia
losses
Tech.
minimum.
Let me tell you what about this $20 parlay I'm gonna do just by myself. We're going money line Virginia Tech. We're going money line Mizzou. We're going money line Ole Miss. And I don't know about the
And we're
Florida one. That's
losing
worth
$20,
$2, but I
and
believe
we're
those
losing
three right
$20.
there.
We're gonna be $20 less in our pocket because
Yeah,
we're
I
making
tell
bad
you,
decisions.
that right there is going to win big. And then, hell,
Money
for the
line
hell of it,
Missouri.
if I start hitting those slots, I'm getting that money back Friday night sometime. I'll tell you, if I get about $100
How many
off
times
a
does that
casino,
work?
I'll tell you that right now. $100 Virginia Tech money line. If I get that $100
Bro, you will
back
lose
to
your
casino,
fucking money so fast.
it's going to
Look
be
at- if
on.
you
And
wanna
I
make some
promise
money,
you,
You
I
realize
promise
that you
put it on
realize
the
it's only
on
7
the
points.
team that's
$100.
playing
That
Florida.
still ain't
Hey,
even
so
gonna do
you
anything.
can
for
money
lose
you.
back.
money faster.
we're going to be $107 richer. Who gives a damn? Money back. Enter Sandman.
Dog shit pick. Dog shit pick.
I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about. I mean, I think Virginia Tech can win, but I'm more worried about all them teams.
I'm worried about him going down there, and I hope he's still listening. I'm worried about him going down there at that casino, putting a money line bet on Missouri without their damn starting quarterback.
Yeah, I agree. Missouri's not gonna win.
I
Oklahoma's
thought he
better.
wasn't going with y'all. I thought he had a wedding.
No, he changed the other week. He ended up. He's coming
Oh
back.
yeah, see, you've got to look. Roll Tide Popeye says you've got to boycott every fucking Saturday wedding in the fall, and if you don't, you just a damn pussy made bitch.
Pussy.
All right, we're still live. Let me end that. All right, boys, if you're live, I'll ask you. All right. What was I gonna say?